Hello. Hi, good afternoon everybody. Good Sunday. Hi, Hui Ting. Hello. Good to see you join us. I hope you've had your lunch. Next time when Kai J is older, then you can make this Frutti Tutti with him. Hi Priscilla, hello, good afternoon. So just let me remove the plastic wraps that I have placed over the fruit first. Rearrange a little. They've got many plates and fruits over here. Hi, Ayong, hi, hello. Okay, so we have got many fruits here today, and we'll wait a little while more. Okay, so what I'm going to do today is actually to make a Tutti Frutti fruit rolls. So we are making use with the many fruits, and also at the same time presenting it in a more creative way, so to add some joy and enjoyment for your child, and also for adults actually, because it's actually quite an interesting way to display your fruits. Of course, not forgetting that it's actually really simple to just grab a fruit and eat it. So that's the most basic way. But there are times also when we would like to actually have it, displayed in different ways, and that makes kids, interest actually go up more when it comes to fruits. Okay, so in my experience, hello, hi Lindsay. So when it comes to my experience, my children, my boys, doesn't have any difficulty eating fruits, because in general, fruits are sweet. And so I've spoken to many parents also where their child have got no problem adapting to fruits. But for vegetable intake, that would be a small challenge in that sense. Okay, so later on I'll get Javier to come in later on. Okay, so it's Javier's turn today. Coco is reading, so he says he wants to come in and try it out later. So we'll get Coco to come in later on. Maybe he doesn't want to be on screen, it's fine. Okay, so we'll give to Coco later. Alright, okay, so what we're going to do now, okay, is to start in about few minutes time. So okay, let's have Javier wash his hands again first. Javier, can you go and wash your hands first? Okay, so because we require our hands, right? So it is important, if you're going to get a child to start with you or to prepare these ingredients with you, really get them to wash their hands and refrain from touching their hair and scratching their face, etc. Okay, for those of you mummies who have really gotten ready the fruits that we have posted a week ago, thank you so much. Okay, so we're going to start about soon. And if not, I do understand, you're going to watch first and then decide whether you want to get your child to be involved. No problem at all as well. Okay? Alright, so let me introduce the ingredients first, then later on I'll get Javier to come in. Right, so we're going to make the Tutti Frutti rolls first. So basically we're going to use our Vietnamese rice paper. So there are two dimensions of it. Okay, so I'm just going to show you. Right, the ones I've gotten are actually the bigger ones. So this is at 22 cm. The other one that is a little bit smaller would be at 15 cm. Okay, so this is how it would look like when it's not hydrated. Alright, so this is the exact rice paper roll we use for our Vietnamese rice rolls, and it is the same. So there are two types on the market. The bigger ones is 22 cm, the other one is the 15 cm. So I've gotten this where it is the bigger one. Why? Because it's easier for a child to handle, and it also, you can put in more fruit. Okay. However, if you want it to be a little bit smaller and thicker, then you can get the smaller one. Alright, so we're going to make do with this today. And also the other types of fruits we're going to use today will be, we have our kiwis, right, and our strawberries. We have also a mango, which I will cut later on. Alright, so half a slice, half a mango over here. And that is more for our Tutti Frutti roll. We have also for the dip. You know how when you eat your savory Vietnamese rice rolls, you have the dip. So to go along with the theme of a Tutti Frutti roll, we go for the sweet base. So we're going to use Greek yogurt, okay, vanilla Greek yogurt. You can actually buy the ones that are already flavored. So let's say we want to go for mango flavor today. Alright, so then go for the mango flavor. But I've chosen to actually flavor the yogurt with the mango instead. Alright, see, so that's what I'm going to do. Okay, right, later on. Okay, so then that's what we're going to do for this. So this is Greek yogurt. So Greek yogurt is actually thicker, higher in protein. And why? Because when we are processing it, they actually strain it twice. So this is the thicker yogurt that we have over here. Alright, so we have strawberries, yogurt, and kiwi. Alright, so that's for Tutti Frutti roll. Okay, so what we now need to do now, okay, is to get Javier to come in. Javier can come in now. Say hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
You wash your hands already, right? Okay, can. Alright, great. So Javier, we're going to get you to roll the Tutti Frutti rolls. Okay, so I'm going to do it once, then you follow Mama, okay? Alright. So for our rolls over here, you need to remember, once it gets hydrated with water, it becomes very sticky very easily. So if you can, if you need to transport it to another place, what you need to do is that rather you do it, assemble it later on. That means when you're about to eat. Okay, not assemble it, when you bring it along, unless you've got a very big tray. Then you actually put it, really separated, because what's going to happen, they're going to stick together. Hi, okay, alright. So what we're going to do now, okay, so is to get clear water. Okay, so get a tray that is big enough, right? And then what you need to do is to hydrate it. So once you soak it in, just lift it up and put it onto a plate that is big enough like that. So it'll be easier to work the roll. What happens is that don't leave it in and then walk away, because what's going to happen is going to be so soggy and so soft that it's totally, you can't really manage it at all. Alright, so important, once you hydrate it, lift it up, the water in there will slowly soak through, and then you will have a soft enough roll to make. Alright, okay, so I'm going to get one for myself first. There's no need to put warm water, just cooked boiled water is good, because you're going to eat it, it's ready to eat. Alright, so then hence, it is important for us to hydrate it in boiled water. Okay, alright, now you soak it in and then take it out. Yeah, soak it in water. Okay. And so make sure all parts of it is soaked with water. That's right. Okay, ready? Okay, lift it up now. Okay, and then put it in. That's right. Okay, so while we wait for it to hydrate a little bit more, okay, just want to show you that the kiwi would be cut into strips like that. So kiwi are a good source of vitamin C. They are very tangy. So it is good to, sometimes you can go for the yellow kiwis, which is sweeter in general, but kiwis are a great source of fiber and also vitamin C. For the strawberries, you can cut it lengthwise. Okay? Again, strawberries are really high in vitamin C, but at the same time, if you're going to introduce it to younger kids, especially 6 months and above, I would recommend that you only give it to them after 1 year old. Why? Because strawberries has been known to be highly allergenic. So meaning to say that it might cause an allergy reaction if you're not too careful about it. Alright, so remember to, for fruits like strawberries and even things like raspberries, so it is good to introduce it when you're 1 year old. Alright, okay, is it quite soft already? Yes, right? Okay, good. So what you need to do now, okay, is to, can you help Mama hydrate this also first, and then you put it on my plate. Okay, so for the mangoes, I'm going to just slice it to get to our cubes. Alright, so what I need to do, here first. Okay, then get it up. Don't need to soak it in so much, okay? Okay, so what I just did for my mango, alright, I was just sliced it in half. Then it looks like that. Okay? Then what you need to do is really just to scrape it out so you get sticks of it. Okay, Jaywell, come on, put it on my plate now. Thank you. Okay. Alright, great. Okay, so we get our mango cubes. Okay, what we need to do now? Okay, I'm going to put in our kiwi strips right in the middle. Okay, come, go on. We can do this also. Right in the middle. Do you want all the fruits?
Yes.
Yes, is it? So kiwi, mango, and strawberry like that. Okay, next. You can put in the mango and the strawberry. Okay, so what we are going to do now is to lay the fruits right in the middle, and it's good for you to cut the mango or the fruits into strips form like that, so then it's actually easy for you to lay it on the wrap like this. Okay, some more, you can take this. Some more. Okay, and then for strawberry, sometimes if you really want to be very creative, you can put it right at the side, so when you wrap it up, it will show at the sides as well. Okay, Javier, now your turn. Like this. Okay. Would you like some more mango? Shall I cut more for you? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Okay, Narisha, you were asking why you can't join through Zoom. For this, our cooking telecoach sessions are on Facebook Live. We don't do it on Zoom, so that's why only our telecoach sessions are on our Facebook Live. Right? So I hope I've answered you. If you're asking for that, or if it's for exercise sessions, then you need to go to live.minmat.sg. So then it will bring you to the Zoom exercise sessions. Right, so mango on its own has got a good source of vitamin A. Why? Because of its color. So for fruit intake, are we done for this? Is this good enough, you think? You want some more strawberries? Add in some more, okay? Over here. So for fruit intake, we will recommend, of course, all of us to have at least 2 serves of fruit a day. So that is for adults. And the reason why we want to have at least 2 serves of fruit is because it will encourage us to have more fiber. At the same time, the vitamins C, the antioxidants in there will be also, of course, much better. It gives you the vitamin C to actually build up your immune system. Okay, Jolyn, now I'm going to help you with this, okay, because it's a little bit sticky. So you realize when I lift it up, it actually gets very sticky already on the plate. So if you find it too sticky to handle, what you need to do is dip your fingers in water. Okay, so then it separates it, so you don't break the skin. Okay, Jolyn, you might dip your fingers into water. Okay, so what you need to do, rearrange it so that it doesn't go out all over. At the sides of the skin, you put in, okay, thank you, put on a plate. Okay, you do this first. Can you help me do this for my roll? Okay, now you try. So dip your hands a little first, this side here at the side. So both sides first, no, this side, rub it in, this side here. If you find your hands too dry, then you can use the water to rehydrate. That's right, thank you. Okay, lift it up slowly. Be careful not to break the skin, okay? There you go. So, how you roll the Vietnamese roll will be like this. So both sides in first, okay? Right. So that it doesn't stick so much. Okay, are we ready to roll it from the part that is nearest to you?
Yeah.
Alright, thank you. Okay, so now what we're going to do now is to roll it in front, in here. Lift it up. Okay, cover it over first. Thank you. Yes, that's right. And then, after that, you show Mom. See what Mom do, okay? Push it in. See? Push it in. And then roll it up. That's how your roll will look like. Like this. Yes, correct. Okay, then roll it. Some more. Yeah, that's right. Good. There you go. Okay, then lift it up slowly. Yes, this is Javius. Look at that. Just look at this. Okay, so this is how the wrap will look like. Really colorful. So you can add in what I was trying to say is that you could add in other strawberries on top. So it will look very Instagram worthy. You can take pictures. Right? Okay, so this is how it looks. Okay, now let's do another one. Shall you do another one for me? Okay, you do this the same. Right? Okay, I'm just going to place it over here, the sides. So you can do ones with all mango first, and then another one with kiwi, and then another one with strawberry, and then you put it at the side. So I was saying, if you want to transport it, you want to bring it somewhere else, what you need to do is that you don't let it stick together when you are placing it together, because what's going to happen is going to stick a lot, and we're going to pull it apart. It might break the skin, so then that won't look very good for the roll. Well, of course, you can still hydrate it a little. Okay, now you can add some more. Here you go. Shall we do this with just strawberries and kiwi for this one? Okay, use all the strawberries here. Come on. Yeah? Okay. Get some more strawberries. Mama's going to make, you can put that. Okay, right, so I was saying that fruit intake for adults would be 2 serves a day. So what is an example of one serve of a fruit? Let's say if it's a medium-sized apple, that is considered 1 serving. If it's grapes, then it's actually 10 grapes, and that is considered a serving. For a lot of us, how many of you really do count the grapes before you eat? Do you all do that at all? Anybody? No, right? Okay, so basically if it's sweet and it's seedless, what you're going to eat copious amounts sitting in front of TV and eating that. So that might pose a small problem in terms of eating too much sugar when you're having your grapes. So though it's naturally occurring, but at the same time, okay, it can also may increase our sugar levels if you're not careful. Okay, yeah, just a little bit more because you want to keep this mango for the sauce later on. Okay, alright, some more kiwi for you. Okay, again, do this on your own. You wrap it up and show me. Good, very good. Yes, put aside first, right? Because it gets too sticky. Okay, so for that's our fruit intake for our grapes, and so we want to really limit the amount. Let's say if it's a watermelon or honeydew, then it is around 130 grams. That is considered one serving, but that's for adults. So let's say we are going to talk about for kids. So what do we do for kids? So if the child is 6 months and at 6 months old, then it's only just half a serve. So half a serve means, let's say, half an apple. It is also, let's say, half a banana for the entire day, right? So then as they grow older, when up to age of 6 years old, then they can really go for 2 servings of fruit a day already. So a lot of times, especially when we are working and we don't have access to fresh fruit all the time, we neglect our fruit intake quite badly. So it is important for us to go for more fruits and vegetables. Why? Because that will help boost our vitamin C intake, that will help boost our immune system. It also has got a good source of fiber that can really help reduce the risk of heart diseases, and also plus help in weight management. Sticky to the plate, right? You can push all the fruit in. Yes, that's right. Okay, so Lily, I've got a question. You were asking whether this wrap is around 1 portion of fruit. No, it's actually not quite there yet. It's actually maybe 1/3. So you need to eat around 2 to 3 if you want to eat your fruit in this way to get at least 1 serving of fruit. Okay, yes, good. Okay, now push it. That's a bit loose, right? Okay, finish it up, then you put here. Right, after this, I'm going to get you to help mash the mangoes for the sauce. Right, thank you. There you go, put it here so it's not sticky to the side. That's right, good job, Javier. I'm going to have this later on, okay? Alright, next, I'm going to dry your plate first. We're going to use it later on for our donuts. Okay, I'll just leave it at the side. Right. Okay, so then next we are going to get you to do up the mango sauce. So for the mango sauce, we have our low-fat Greek yogurt is over here already. What I need you to do is to help Mama mash up the mangoes. Just mash it up for me. Put it down. It's easier for you that way. Mash it. Or if not, you need another spoon. You can chop it up also. Okay? Okay, Ma? Yeah. Just make it, yeah, so that, yeah, okay, great. Okay, use whichever way you want, except your hands. Alright, so while Javier is helping us mash the mangoes, I wanted to also say that besides vitamin C and the fiber, it also has got, let's say you choose different types of fruits, okay, so important for you to go for is actually a variety of fruits. Why? Because the different colors in fruits will indicate to us that there are different types of plant chemicals in there, and that will help give us the different types of benefits. Okay, so let's say for mango, it's got vitamin A, and mango on its own, it's actually orangey in color, and that will help in our eye health. Okay, so let's say that, yes, a little bit more, okay? So in the strawberries, then it's the reddish in color and red apples, so that has been known to help in our heart health. Right, so important for us to go for a variety of fruit. So a colorful plate of fruits will be the way to go. Right, so over here, we make use of the different colors, not because it's visually appealing, it is also at the same time encouraging for us to actually go for more variety of fruits. So a lot of times I've got 2 questions I would like to address, and that is it okay for someone with diabetes to have fruits, or do they need to refrain from eating any type of fruit? So basically, okay, this is almost done. Before I start that, let me just tell you, we're going to make the sauce now later. Yeah, correct. We're going to mash up the mango, okay, and then we're going to empty in here and put it together with the yogurt. Use a spoon, please. Thank you. How much calories is 1 sheet of Vietnamese? Just the paper itself is negligible. It's very little because it's actually made from rice flour, and it's also very thin. So hence I would say maybe the calories are around 15 calories. So negligible for this. So what we need to worry about is what we put into the Vietnamese roll, and that's important. Okay, so you can add in fried chicken, example, fried prawns, then that will increase the calorie of this Vietnamese rolls greatly. And that also depends on how much sugar we add into our sauce. Yeah, then mix it up, please. Okay, so then the sheet itself is actually not that quite high in calories. Okay, yes, thank you. Right, I'm just adding a little bit of honey, so just let me see if it's. Okay, just mix it up. Okay, so for the yogurts, it's a bit thick. So what we want to do, you want to prevent, if you don't want to take out a blender, it's fine. It's a small portion of yogurt. So what you can do is just put it into the spoon, into a small container like that, and just. Okay. So you can see we are using different colors to actually let it color the yogurt. So we have got a pale yellow for this. Right. Okay, just add in a little bit of honey, just a little, okay? Because we don't want to add unnecessary sugar in there. Okay, that makes it for me now. Thank you. Are you excited to try, Javier? Are you going to eat it soon? Yes? I'm going to dip it with the sauce. Okay, so our sauce is ready. So what you need to do, okay, let me get you another plate. Let's put it in here first. For you. Which one do you want to eat? Which one? You choose. Which one do you want to eat? You choose. This one because lots of mango, right? Okay, now take this up. Okay. Now let's have Javier try it. Okay, and let us know if the sauce goes well with the Vietnamese rolls. Okay, so before eating, then you add in the sauce. Okay, just hold it and eat. Just enough. Yeah. Okay, why? Because if you're going to put the sauce inside the roll, right, what's going to happen is that you become very soggy, right? So, and it doesn't look very nice also inside. So what you do is like just treat it like a normal Vietnamese roll. Okay, so eat it up, and then you can, before eating, then you just drip it. Yums! Here you go. Do you like it? It's fruits, right, with a wrap. So you're just adding an extra yogurt in there. Okay, so basically this is really just for kids, to enjoy it, and a more interesting way to eat it. Okay, alright, so next what we're going to do now is while Javier is eating, okay, I'm just going to introduce another recipe where we are going to display our fruits in a really interesting way, right? And that is to make apple donuts, right? So for those of you who are hoping that there are real donuts, no, we're not going to have real donuts, but they really look like real donuts, and they are healthier ones because they are made from fresh fruits. Just let me rearrange a little first, okay, while I push all the rest of the ingredients here. So while later on I will explain to you about the diet, whether for a person with diabetes, are they okay to have all types of fruits, and also when do you eat your fruit? Is it going to be before and after? You want to finish it up then? Yeah, eat it up. Here, put here. Okay. Alright, so what we have now, we're going to make the apple donut. Okay. So what we are going to do is that we have our fresh apples. So what I did was actually to cut it up. Okay, and they are actually going to look like that. Okay, I really rub it with lemon juice or a lime, calamansi juice, so to prevent it from browning further. Right, so basically what I wanted to show you is that the apple would be like that. Okay, so donut. Right, so how you do it, right, is that wash the apple, then cut it from the back. When you cut it from the back, if you have a corer, okay, to remove the insides of the apple, then that is really good for you because it will be a fast way. However, if you don't have, no worries. I'm just going to show you how to do it. Okay, if you don't have a corer at home, which I didn't have one, so what I did was, let me wipe this knife a little first. Okay, you need to have a really sharp knife like that, okay, with a pointed tip. Okay. What you need to do is that, okay, cut the apple. Here's the one that I wanted to show everybody. Alright, so cut it from the base. Okay, hold it and cut from the base. To prevent the apple from browning, what I did was actually I rubbed it directly with the calamansi or lemon. Okay, so it has been prevented much better compared to just soaking it in juice. Alright, so you just directly rub it on. It's going to be a little bit sour, but it's just fresh lemon juice. So what you need to do, right, is to cut it up by the cross section. Use a very sharp knife, and then go over it. Yeah, you can throw it away first and wash your hands. Yeah, throw it away and wash your hands first, then come back. Thank you. Bring the plate back also, okay? Right, so what you need to do, right, is really to cut it, make a ring around it, okay, without cutting any part of the apple except just for the middle. So what I did was just to run the knife through and pass it off like that. Okay? And then slowly, okay, because the apple is very brittle, if you cut it very thick, what's going to happen is that it will break quite easily. Okay, so this will be some time spent if you don't have an apple, you know, the one that takes off the core, but no worries, it's actually quite quick. So that's what you do. Remove it like that. Okay, alright. Okay, so what's next now? Okay, we are going to have, yeah, thank you. Okay, don't touch it yet, alright, Jolyn? I know Jolyn loves apples. Okay, so you can have two types, the red and the green ones. You can leave it here first. Okay, later I'll tell you what to do, okay? Alright, don't eat it first. I know you like apple, wait. Okay. Alright, apples are a good source of soluble fiber. Eat both the skin and the inside to increase your fiber intake. It really helps in bowel movement a lot more. And apples on its own has been known to actually help in heart health, right? So apples are a great way, you know, to increase your fiber intake, at the same time give you all the good natural goodies in here. So we're going to use apple donuts today. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to make the sauce so that it looks like the donut. So we have over here some cream cheese. What you need to do for the cream cheese is that you need to mix it up first so that it gets a little bit softer. So what you can do is again mash it up with your spoon so that it becomes a paste and easier to handle, because you're going to color it with your natural food coloring. So we have over here a bowl with cream cheese.
Can I try it?
What's that? What do you want to try? Later! You want to eat it after, right? Yeah, can. Of course you can. Alright. So what we need to do now, okay, is to get Jolyn to help us. Maybe I'll do this for you, okay? I want to color it in pink. So instead of using food coloring, I'm going to use strawberries to do it, right? So what I'm going to do now, okay, is now before I get Jolyn to help me mash up the strawberries, I have also here cocoa powder. So I'm going to make another color, which is the chocolate spread. Okay? So I'm going to mix some of the cream cheese into cocoa powder. Okay? I'm going to get Jolyn to help me mix it up. Jolyn, don't play the apples first. Leave it aside first. Okay? I need you to mix it well with the cocoa powder. Okay? So then the cream cheese will look like it's with as an apple spread. Can we do that? Okay. So now I'm going to cut up the strawberries. What I want to do is really for it to have this really pretty pink color when I mix it with my cream cheese. So then that you will get a pink flavor or pink tone spread for your donuts. So, you know, sometimes it is really just making use of all these natural colors from your fruits and vegetables to color your food rather than reaching out for your food coloring. Of course, we need to remember that when we are using such fruits for the color. Okay. Go. We need to remember when we are using such fresh fruits from the colors from that, the color of the food that you're going to achieve may not be as vibrant as how you can achieve with food coloring, but at least we know that, you know, we are adding more natural sources in our food. Okay. Okay. All right. So yes, really good. So then just need to remember that, you know, for your calorie intake, you need to really watch on what ingredients you put in and the way it's cooked. Alright, okay? I'm going to mix it up later. It's a bit dry, right? Okay. So, because the cream cheese is a little bit, it's not so much moisture in there, okay? And then the cocoa powder is also really quite dry. So hence, you know, there might be times where it becomes very thick. So what you can do, a little bit of honey, just to make it a little bit more moist. Mix it up for me again, please. Thank you. Okay, Mama's going to mash this up instead, alright? Okay. Okay, Ma. A little bit more for you. Okay, so while Jolyn is trying to make the chocolate spread, I'm going to put in the strawberries now, okay, together with the rest of the yogurt. In my recipe, I've also suggested for you to add in a little bit of honey in another portion. So in total, you have 3 portions of spread. If you're going to put in, make a lot of apples, okay, apple donuts. But if not, then 2 of it will be good enough. Okay, so what you need to do now for this is really to mash the strawberries together with the cheese. Alright, so then it actually will have this pink, very pink tone with the cream cheese. Okay, Jolyn? Okay, I think that is about done. Later on when we mash it up, right, when we spread it on the apple, then it will not be so lumpy. Okay? Yeah. Come, I'll help you with this. You help me with this. Okay, so the consistency would be this, so it actually makes it easier for us to spread it on the apple later on. right? Because the apple on its own will have got some juice. So later on, we use a knife to spread on the apple, then it will spread really quite nicely. Yes, thank you. Okay, so we are about done. So we have got two types. We leave it here first. Okay, for our toppings, what we have is we have dried cranberry, like that. We have also some cereal, mashed up cereal. We can actually crush it. And also, Javia's favorite, or all kids' favorite, would really be our chocolate rice. Alright, so bearing in mind that I don't really introduce this at all in their diet, basically because there's a lot of food coloring, and also it doesn't really give any nutrients except just sugar, right? But of course, this is really for decorative purposes, and it's not going to eat it very often, so it's fine. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to show you, and then you will spread for me. Alright, okay, I'll give you this knife. Okay, what we need to do, okay, is to use a little, okay, and spread it onto the apple like that. Okay, just like how you're going to spread bread, spread butter on bread or spread peanut butter on bread. So then you just put this. Okay, Jolyn, do this now. Put a little bit like that, like this. Okay, spread it on top. Yeah, can? Yeah, either one, up to you. Okay, so you can put it like this. Do you have any questions you wanted to ask anybody? Yes, alright, you can lick it up if you want. Okay, put it like this. And the other one, I'm going to use green apple. I'm going to put in the chocolate spread. I'll get some chocolate spread for you first. Put it here. Okay. Later on, you can put. Done? Okay, next one. Go on to your chocolate spread. Like this. Another way to do it, if you really love it so chocolatey, is really just to face it down and just dip it, immerse it onto your chocolate powder. So the entire chocolate powder will be on the apple, but it's going to be quite bitter because it's unsweetened cocoa powder we are using. So I was saying that for fruit intake for a person with diabetes, well, you can eat, the person with diabetes can eat any type of fruit. It's really the portion size that we are concerned about. So hence, if we go for 2 serves of fruit, it also applies to the person with diabetes as well. It's 2 serves of fruit. And what's important is that we do not want them to eat together. That means no 2 serves of fruit together at one shot. And especially you're going to have their carbohydrate, on your rice together with that. So that's important. Another very common question we will ask, okay, is that is it okay to have it before or after our meal? Okay, let me Mama just help you make it a little bit neater. Okay, so next what you want to do now is the fun and very fun part, and that is you can put in any type of topping you would like on top. You can use your hands. So for Mama, I would like cranberries. Okay, I'm going to put it slowly on top like this. You can put in chocolate rice also, you can mix it also if you like. Okay, so this is something like that. Okay, so cranberry with apple and cream cheese. For the chocolate rice, I'm going to put it onto the green apple. So kids love this activity because they get to choose, and a lot of times for children of age, they like to be given a chance to make their own choice. So they feel important that way, and they're responsible for their own choice also. So this is a time where you can get them to decide what they want to put on their food, and that will make them really much more interested in eating whatever they have prepared for themselves. Right? So there's one fun way to actually help increase their liking towards fresh fruits and vegetables. Of course, this would be a treat. Why? Because we're adding in extra sugar into our fruit. So that's something which you don't want to do so often. Wow, great! This is how it looks like. Okay, so it will look something like that. Okay. If it's apple, you can add in. If it's more cocoa powder, you can add in some more. Okay, you want to try it now? Yeah. Which one you want to eat? To you. Just let's have. I want to have the one with chocolate rice. You too? Okay, yums. Yummy. You like it? Right? So it doesn't take away the sweetness of the apple. Very fun to eat with all the chocolate sprinkles on top. Okay, and also the cranberries. Okay, so one common question about apple or fruit intake is that adults would like to ask me, is it okay to eat it before or after? And we've also heard that if you eat the fruit after your meal, it's going to ferment in your body. So firstly, our bodies are really amazing, but right, it doesn't ferment anything. If you can, right, then you can make beer, you can make vinegar. So basically our fruit or food doesn't ferment in the body. Basically it digests. Right? So whether you have it either before or after, depends on what you want to do with that fruit. So let's say you want to go it for weight management. Okay, you are concerned about weight management. What you need to do is to eat the fruit before your main meal, because the fruit has got the fiber, it bulks up your appetite, meaning to say that you don't feel so hungry anymore. So when you're going to eat your main meal, you don't feel so that hungry. So then that will help in calorie control. Okay, that's one. And second thing is that if you can finish that up, and second thing is that let's say you have a sweet tooth, you have a craving for a sweet thing, or sweet dessert after your meal, especially because your meal was a heavy one, an oily or very salty one, then a lot of times we crave for something that's very sweet. Then go for a fruit, and that might quite help satisfy your sugar cravings, and at the same time doesn't increase more calories, if you turn on to desserts, for example. Alright? Okay, so I hope we will try this. Yeah, especially with kids at home, and sometimes you want to just bring it out, for a more healthy snack to have, and you want to present it in a different way, you can try doing the Tutti Frutti roll. And for children, they really enjoy, having these apple donuts. Just present it in another way. All right. Okay. So everybody, remember to have your 2 serves of fruit and also 2 serves of vegetables, fresh fruits and vegetables every day. All right. And don't forget, tomorrow is our last day of our giveaway with Kinomitsu. We're going to gather all our participants, okay, and the lucky one will get the collagen and the Kinomitsu. So remember to go on to our Facebook page to look at the details. And also not forgetting to join our exercise, because you stand to win a $50 NTUC voucher. If you haven't joined our Telegram channel, please do so. Download the Telegram app, go on to our Healthy SG channel where you will get updates. Go on to our blog where you will see our articles and also recipes, and go on to our MinMat channel YouTube to watch the replay of all our videos. Alright, okay, so we will see you tomorrow again. Alright, and it's Rachel tomorrow. You like it, Jay? Yeah? Alright, and have a great weekend, everybody. And it's another week again. Alright, so Javier, let's say bye-bye to our viewers.
Bye-bye.
Alright, see you later. Let's go.